Hello friend, I am here with taking another video lecture. It is I think part 4 of the electrical power system. So welcome to today's lecture. So today we have discussed the structure of the power system. So how to transmit, how to generate, how to distribute the electrical power from the generation station to distribution station or the load side. So our structure of power system generally consisting of generation, transmission and distribution. Remember three things: that one is generation, another one is transmission, another one is distribution. Those are the main component of the electric power system. So generating station and distribution system are connected through a transmission line. So one thing remember, that is so the generating station and distribution system are connected through a transmission line, and normally transmission line implies bulk amount of power transmission, of power by a voltage line between main load center. So our structure of power system contain transmission system, sub-transmission system, another one is distribution system. So distribution system main is responsible for convergence of this power to consumer by means of the low voltage. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Then we will go to our next slide, that is transmission system. So in transmission system contain fastly our generator to generate. There are bulk amount of various type of generator are connected here, and they produced 11 kV here. It may be dependent on the generating capacity, and there is a transmission connected over here, that is a transformer and a transmission system. Transmission, it is Bose bar, it is also called as a Bose bar. This is our Bose bar, and very large consumer connected with here, and this is the our first transformer. It is converted high voltage to our low voltage. It is convert low voltage to high voltage for our transmission. It is convert low voltage to high voltage. So here 11 kV will be converted to 66 kV. So there is a also large consumer, very large consumer rather than this. Okay, then comes to distribution system. Then distribution system will be convert the step down transmission, a transformer that is 33 to 11 kilovolt or 400 to 230 kilovolt. Okay, this is our whole electrical transmission system. So here fastly 11 kV will be transformed to 66 kV, and then 66 kV will be convert to 33 kV, and then 33 kV will be convert to 11 kV by step down transformer, and there is 400 volt is transferred to or convert to 230 volt by step down transformer. Okay, it is clear to you? I think it's clear to you. Okay, then go to next slide. So there is a figure of step of, it is also our transmission system. Here is transformer are connected, here is circuit breaker. Why we use the circuit breaker? To disconnect from any faulted system. So if any fault occur in the system, there may be line to ground fault, line to line fault, line to triple line fault, or symmetrical or asymmetrical, whatever you will see. So whatever the fault will be cleared by the circuit breaker. Okay, so all the circuit breaker are connected here with interconnected, all this generator are interconnected with each other, and there is a load, and there is a embedded generator, and another generator will be converted to this. These are the step down transformer, these are the step up transformer. Okay, all these thing are prior to you. I think those are the transmission system, those are the bus bar, those are one bus bar. Okay, so next go to our what is interconnected system. Before going to our interconnection system, let's see sub-transmission system. What is sub-transmission system? Sub-transmission system, there is a one transmission system. Between transmission and load, there is a sub-transmission system. That sub-transmission system is convert here step down transmission 66 kV to 11 kV. Here is also 66 kV to 11 kV, and there is a interconnection pole. There is a pole mounted on distribution system from 11 kV to 400 volt. It is a step down transformer. Okay, and there is a additional factory for use another purposes. There is a section pointer, and there is a normally of an earth. Those are the earth connected for our protection purposes. Okay, and to secondary distribution, there is a secondary distribution. Those are the all our sub transmission system. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Let me erase. Okay, let's go to our region for interconnection. Why we use the interconnection system? So firstly, our generating station and distribution system are connected through a transmission line. Okay, the transmission system of a particular area or a state particular area, or it may be state, is known as the grid. Okay, the transmission system of a particular area or a state is known as the grid, and there is a different grid are connected through the line of three phase to form a grid is called the power pole. Okay, remember that what is power pole. So different grid are connected through the line three phase to form a grid, also called the power pole. And why we use the interconnection? So different regional grid are further connected to form regional grid. So and or national grid. This is the national grid. So different state grid are connected to form the national grid, and it is beneficial. And this interconnection system is beneficial and to our economical, and it is also reliable to us. Okay, economic advantages of interconnection is to reduce our reserve generation capacity. So our reserve generation capacity will be reduced by interconnecting system. Okay, and it is possible to borrow power from the adjoining interconnector. Okay, and to meet sudden increase in the load, it certain amount of generating capacity in each area known as the spinning reserve is required. This consisting of generating running at a normal speed and a ready to supply power instantaneously. Okay, so why we use the interconnection system? For our economical purpose, for our reliable purposes. Whenever the faulted occur in the any side, then we can borrow the electricity from the another side or another state. Okay, it is clear to you. Then comes to distribution system. Distribution system are various types, like this is our final stage of the transformer of power, and this is the primary distribution of 33 kV and 11 kV, and it is a secondary distribution of 400 volt. Okay, friend, one thing I want to say you that before going to our next slide, you have to make sure that you have take all the screenshot of this slide, so that you will be beneficial for that for your further studies. Okay, so let's come to our distribution system. So this is our distribution system. Distribution system contain distributor, and those are the distributor, those are the feeder, and those are the feeder, and this is our substation. Okay, what is the role of substation? Substation role is to distribute all this power to the distributor and to distribute the load. Okay, and this is the serviceman. Here is the serviceman. There is the our generating electricity will be come here. Okay, and this feeder, what is the feeder? Line or conductor which connected the major substation to the distribution is known as the feeder. So a line which is connected between the substation and distribution system is known as the this line is known as the feeder. So here is this feeder, those are the feeder. Those are line to distributor, those are feeder. So a feeder is a line or conductor which connected the major substation to the distribution is known as the feeder. Okay, are you clear? I think it is clear to you. So let's see the distributor. What is distribution? What is distributor? The role of distributor is what? So a line or conductor which various consumers are connected through the service main is known as the distributor. So there is a various type of consumer like APL, BPL type consumer, whatever you think. Okay, so all those consumer are connected through the distributor. I think it is also clear to you. And it is a distribute electrical power among various consumer. Thus number of tapping are taken from the distributor. Okay, so there is, I think, tapping transformer place over here in the distribution system. Okay, and there is a service main. So here generation of power is transferred to the our substation. All those working principle are over here. Let me erase. So going to next slide, our classification of distribution system. There is a first is as per our the supply, that is AC and DC type distribution system. As per our nature of construction, overhead distribution system and underground distribution system. As per our scheme of connection, radial type distribution system and ring type distribution, that is our ring type, and interconnected type distribution system. Remember all those things. Okay, there is three type, basically nature and the nature, and as per our nature of construction and scheme of connection. Okay, so there is mainly three type of distribution system. One is AC and DC type as per the nature of supply and as per the construction. Another one is overhead and underground type, and as per the scheme of connection there is three type, radial, and this is the ring type, and this is the interconnected type. Okay, so let's see one by one. First is AC distribution system. This is the figure of AC distribution system, and this AC distribution system again classified into two types. One is primary distribution system, another one is secondary distribution system. So this distribution system, this AC distribution system, there is no converter required, no inverter required, no rectifier required. So it is only directly transformed across the transmission line, sub-transmission line, and our transformer, and then to our load section. Okay, so there is a generating station of 13 kV, 11.5 kV, 12 kV or 11 kV as per the generating capacity, and that can be converted to by the step of transformer or power transformer. For high voltage equipment or for high voltage supply, we have used the step of transformer. That step of transformer step up our low voltage to high voltage, that is from 220 volt to 500 kilovolt or 220 kilovolt to 500 kilovolt. Okay, so it is transformed across the transmission line, and transmission line are supported by a transmission tower. So there is a transmission tower, this is the primary transmission, and this is the transmission line. Okay, and there is the step down transformer for the our commercial purposes and our industrial purposes uses. We have to step down the voltage so that we have use all the voltage to our purposes. So and there is a three-wire system, and it is 220 or 500 kilovolt like that, and this is the secondary transmission. And another again a step down transformer is converted here, 66 kilovolt to 11 kilovolt. Okay, then primary distribution is there, so distribute like our college and school and other purposes. Then secondary distribution to our home, it convert 11 kV to 400 volt and 230 volt. Mainly we have used 230 volt in our home appliance, and it is a 50 hertz frequency in our India. In other country like it is a 60 hertz. So this is our whole AC distribution system. There is no connection of rectifier. Okay, there is no connection of rectifier, there is no connection of inverter, there is no connection of converter, any converter. So it is only simply our AC transmission system. So here is we use 50 hertz frequency only. Let me erase. So next going to our DC distribution system. So it is saying about DC distribution system, but we have generate only AC power. So how AC power will be converted to DC power? By using the rectifier, or by using converter. We use the AC power to DC power. So there is a three-phase transmission system, and this is the substation of 20.9 kV or 22.9 kV, and there is a step down transformer of 13.2 kilovolt to 220 volt, a single phase I think, and then this AC can be converted to DC by rectifier, using inverter, and not inverter, it is converter. And this is from 220 volt AC to 400 volt DC. For our long transmission system we use only our DC system for our reduction of harmonics and reduction of disturbance on with another transmission line and other. And so this is our point of common coupling. PCC means point of common coupling. There is common coupling 1, common coupling 2, point of common coupling 3, point of common coupling 4, and point of common coupling 5, 6 are connected. So there we use the transmission line with the transmission line with our distribution, with our generation. So all the three are connected with the point of common coupling. There is also point of common coupling, a transmission line with a distribution system with a generating system. There is a solar panel, one solar panel, those are solar panel, remember that. Okay, so those are 6 house lumped in one point of common coupling. Okay, so this DC can be again converted into AC, and that AC will be used by us, or used by home appliance, or used by industry, used by uh, college, used by hospital and other office. Okay, this is our hall DC distribution system. So it use the converter, rectifier, inverter and other thing. So it is very complicated than the our AC distribution system. AC distribution system so easy. There is no required of this system. So AC system is our less cost, and it is our very high cost to transmit the electrical power. Okay, so let's go to our overhead distribution system. So overhead distribution system is coming under the as per the our construction, that is point number 2. And there is a figure of overhead distribution system. This is our pole, this is our pole, this is, and those are our two transformer connected over here, and those are our three cut out fuse, and this is our guy air to support the fall, and there is 3 insulator connected over here. There is 3 insulator. Those insulator are called the strain type insulator. Okay, and there is 3 wire 3 phase system or 3 wire connected over here, 3 phase, like our phase red, phase yellow, phase blue. Let it may be red phase, it may be white phase, it may be blue phase. Okay, so here 3 phase system is connect with the insulator over here, and that connected to our 3 cutout fuse with our power transformer over here. 3 transformer are connected to step down the voltage from 11 kV to 30 volt for our home appliance. This is our overhead distribution system. And one service for neutral is outage for over here, and these are the cycle type insulator for our distribution system, and 3 secondary hot dropped wire here, 3 secondary hot dropped wire with a 1 natural and a 1 ground wire with W6 copper made. Okay, so our primary of the transformer is what? Delta connection, but in the secondary is what? Star connection for one neutral wire. This is our neutral wire. Okay, this is our neutral wire, and those 3 are our phase. One is red phase, another one is yellow phase, another one is blue phase. But in case of delta in primary, where no neutral is coming. Okay, so this is our overall overhead distribution system. Let's go to underground distribution system. It is coming under that point number 2, and this is the figure of our underground distribution system. It is grounded and distributed over long distance, and it is very costly than overhead distribution system. It requires less maintenance, but its operating cost is very high. So those are our cable, those one cable made up of this. So firstly, one conductor are placed over here, and the conductor are covered with the paper insulation for our insulation purposes, and for our mechanical damage, lead sheath bedding armoring are used one by one or step by step. After that, Another environmental effect or environmental condition effect for that severing serving is used. This is our overall looking of underground distribution system. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Let's go to next slide. And that is radial distribution system. Coming under the point number 3, based on the per scheme of connection. It is a radial distribution system figure, and there is a one transmission line to distribute all the electrical power from main service to other distribution service and load service. So, and this is our service drop and low voltage feeder overhead, and this is also low voltage cable. So by the tapping of this, there is use of many our consumer like hospital, school, college, home, industry, all those things connected over here with the connected fuse. This is not fuse, this is our transformer. Those are our fuse with circuit breaker connection with its relay operating mechanism. Okay, and this is our short figure of radial distribution system. Connected subsystem with feeder and feeder with the distribution load. Those are the distribution. Primary distribution load is here and secondary distribution load is here. And then come to ring main type. Ring main type means there is a substation and there is a distribution load with connected with transformer low voltage, not low voltage, it is convert high voltage to low voltage. It is step down transformer. This is the one step down, this is one step down, this is one step down distributor transformer, and those are the distributor with connected load. And this is our ring type, so it is called as a ring main type. Okay, so here is a fault location occur. If there is any fault occur over here, then the connection will be flow from this and the power will be continuous to supply over all the load. Okay, so it is the main advantages of ring main type. So in this keep the primary of all the distribution transformer connected in the form of ring as shown in figure. The advantages of this scheme are there is a reliability against the figure failure, and the voltage drop is greatly minimized than radial system, and the efficiency of the system is more but it costlier scheme than the radial system. And this is our short figure of the ring distribution system. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Next go to our interconnected system. So all the generator, many various type of many generator are connected, like generating station, like hydroelectric power plant, nuclear power plant, thermal power plant, and the tidal power plant. Other those things are connected to one distribution system, one substation, one bus bar to connect the whole power to one state to another state, and this is our interconnected system. So here is substation 1 and substation 2, like that, with connected load with the transformer, connected load distribution with the distribution transformer across here. So in this system, entire distribution network is connected between two or more substances. The system provides reliable against the substation failure, and this system is used in urban area. This system only used in, remember that, urban area. urban area. Okay, and the power is the basic need of every human being. It is also beside to fulfill the industrial requirement. Therefore power generation is also important. And to study this type of power generation we will discuss on the later video. I think it's taking you're wasting your lots of time, so we don't waste our time. So thank you for watching. Thank you very much.